Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Sorry, the quality of these lives is just shockingly bad. Apologies that I'm a little bit late. I know I said I were going to come on at 11 o'clock. It's now 10 past 11 for the simple fact that I've been... that's so funny. For the simple fact that I've been playing around with this camera. It's an absolute nightmare. So I had a bit of light flicker on there. So this building here is a gym. This is the gym that I pretend that I go to. So that there was flickering like crazy, and it was sending the whole image, the whole picture mental. The reason I laughed at the screen was because the first person's name that I popped up was Jane. I can now see that Mark actually beat her to it, but the first person I saw mine when it made me laugh was Jane. So that's funny. So I've come live. I wasn't going to come live. I have come live. I'm not really going to wait too long for people to join because I'm not going to be able to be live for very long. The Holroyd house bugs continue. So I had Isabella, who was full of a rash the other day, and now I've got Bo, who's the collector of all diseases under the sun, and she's now got conjunctivitis as well, which is pretty hard for me to deal with because I have a real big phobia of eyes. There's a little known fact for you. I have a really big phobia of eyes, and literally today when I was home, I went home, got changed and everything, and came back here and watching the kids for a couple of hours, and wow, I found it very hard not to pass out. It's that bad. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this time. I said a little bit earlier anyway what we're going to do. So I'm going to use this time to kind of run through what we're going to be going through next week, give you a couple of updates and a couple of things that I've seen that people are posting and stuff like that, and then kind of call it quits because I can't really stay here too late this evening, and I've got to do a bit of recording because obviously all your guys, the new version, no, that's the wrong word. The new videos that are going into Leap, again, please don't worry about that. We're not changing Leap. But the new videos where I need to take out the purchase client options and change it up so it's kind of a lot more about what we're doing now. So take the lap out of there, take the purchase clients options out of there, and everything like that. Because theoretically, you could actually still go on and buy a client, and I need to take that off. So I need to do that as soon as I finished on the live, because we wouldn't, we don't offer that service anymore. So I need to take all that out and just kind of tweak that a little bit, but nothing's changing. Don't worry, there's everything's staying as is. We haven't got some fantastic new system that we're going to add and then make you wait another 2 weeks. So those are going live on Monday alongside the high ticket course, which is going live on Monday. So I need to get some of the final videos recorded this evening, which I'm going to do before I pop back home. So yeah, I'm just going to come live really quickly. I'm going to kind of end the week. I know it's been a bit of an odd week with the challenge. We've got that email out, which is fantastic. A few of you have got replies now. Quite a number of you have actually got replies now, which is really good. I'm going to mention that in a second. But I just want to kind of give you a rundown and an end of week prep talk and kind of getting into next week and kind of what I want you to do over the weekend ready for Monday as well. So first of all, congratulations to all the people who got the replies saying yes. It's quite weird to say that because I know it was out of your control whether you've got replies of people saying yes now or you've got a ton of replies of people saying no. Trust me, I get a ton of replies of people saying no. So from my own campaign, from my own, I did the same thing you did. I did the contractor campaign. I've had one person who said yes, one, that's it. I see that Damien, who else was it? Was it Matthew? I've had a ton of people saying yes. So please don't be disheartened. Please don't be put off. Don't be looking at other people saying, oh, how come they're getting leads and I'm not? Because it doesn't matter if you're not. I just throw my pen at the wall now. I ain't got a pen. So don't worry if you're not. Don't worry about it because they will come through. And also what we're going to be doing next week as well is we're going to be kind of cleaning the list and then setting it off again. And I'll tell you that in a second. But honestly, well done for the people who are getting the leads through. Get them on the form as soon as possible. So as soon as somebody comes through and says, yes, I'd be interested in learning more, go and pop on the form. Johnny, I spoke to Johnny. I always do a debrief with Johnny on a Friday, and he's been on the calls today. So it's actually Johnny who's been on the calls. He, out of, I think there was around about 7 leads that were sent through. He hasn't been able to get through to anyone. He's got through to the receptionists or the gatekeepers, but he hasn't been able to speak to the actual person. They were either in treatments or they were either busy going out and obviously working, or they weren't available, or they said to him, "Can you give us a call back on Monday?" So of the leads that we called today, then we've got callbacks set for Monday. But callbacks are good, okay? Callbacks are good. So if you do get any over the weekend, so for any of you that followed along and did the email campaign on the same day that I did the email campaign, then you've got your last email going out tomorrow. For all you who did it a couple of days later, then you'll still have some emails going out over the weekend. Don't be disheartened if you haven't got anybody yet. Don't worry about it, okay? So what we're going to do next week? Well, like I said before, we're going to clean the list and we're going to resend some emails out to them. So what does that mean? What that means is everybody who has said, everybody who's said no, everybody who's messaged you to say unsubscribe as opposed to clicking the unsubscribe button, we're going to go and we're going to take all those people out. I mean, if anybody said unsubscribe, you should have taken them out straight away. If anybody said no, go and take them out straight away. There's not worse than if you reply to an email saying no, I'm not interested, and then you get 3 other emails following you up. So make sure you go and take those people out of the list. But for anyone who hasn't opened the email or has opened it and not really replied to you or connected with you or anything, we're going to clean all that list up. And we're going to re-blast out again. So we're going to tweak that email a little bit. We're going to change it up a little bit. Okay, we're going to change the way that we speak to people a little bit and the approach we go on. We're going to give it another shot. Okay, so don't worry. You might, on the second time around, you might get more people coming in saying yes. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. Then throughout the week, I want you to get very used to doing this prospect sheet. I know I've only shown you it once this week, but I have actually filled it out. I've been doing that. That's what I want you to do for your homework over this weekend. I want you to fill out your prospect sheet. I need to get my pen. I'm so ridiculous. Why did I just throw my pen away? 1 second. Pen. A little bit random, wasn't it? Anyway, I made a little mark on my wall as well. So my lives are just stupidly ridiculous these days, aren't they? I don't know what I'm doing. So yes, we're going to do that, and then we're going to continue to work on this prospect sheet. So your homework for this weekend is going to be a minimum. Make your prospect sheet. Okay, so go over, make that prospect sheet. Check out. I think it was Tuesday's live. Check out Tuesday's live that I did. Excuse me. Check out Tuesday's live and go make that prospect sheet. Super easy. We're just going to put in the service that we're doing. We're just going to put in the company name and their email address and the telephone number, the website, the Facebook information, so the social media information and all that jazz. And then we know that we're going to be contacting these people. But when you're doing it, make sure that these are decent people who we're going to go through to. Okay. So obviously, we don't just want to go and grab, for instance, somebody who's running AdWords, and we click on it, and all of a sudden we go to a page, and this page is immaculately great, and it's got the big video at the top and the call to action, and they've kind of ticked all the boxes. Don't just put them down there, because it's just going to be a waste. We want the people who we look and we think, you know what, we could dramatically change this for them. So most of them, I think all of them that I did with the chiropractors on that day were all like that. We could dramatically change it. Okay, so start making your list, and that's something that I'm going to be going through with you every day, really. So this weekend, please take the time to start building that prospect list. If you just do it in the first instance, if you just do it so that you can contact them for the Google ads, perfect. But I want to be showing you all the different things. That's what we're going to be doing with that prospect list. So we're going to be doing things such as Facebook ads management. We're going to be doing stuff like social media management. We're going to be doing chatbots. We're going to be doing Google ads. We're going to be doing Bing ads. We're going to be doing all these different things. So I want you to write these things down. But for now, over the weekend, if you just get your sheet ready, because you'll need it for Monday, and you start putting any, just for instance, the Google ads thing that I did on that live, just go and copy and do that. Okay. What we're also going to do next week is we are going to build our website /funnel. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Now, the guys who are in the Agency Essentials, you don't need to follow along with that. Okay. Because you don't forget, this time next week, the Agency Essentials is launching and you'll have your websites, okay? I have this afternoon been working on the templates and everything, so you've got a couple of templates to choose from that you want, and it's just going to be a kind of click to install, and it's going to be pretty much done for you. So all you're going to need to do is change the content and the videos and stuff like that, but you can use that template and it's already built for you. But for you guys who aren't in Agency Essentials, then what you can do is you can follow along with me live, and we'll build our funnel/website, okay? So we're going to be doing that. And what we're also going to do is we're going to be launching a social media management campaign, okay? So this is a really easy thing. I spoke about it before. I also spoke about it in the Black Suite group, the old Agency Growth Secrets group, where we can go in with something. We're gonna pitch people on something low priced, okay? That's why the chatbot thing's working so well, because we're giving the chatbot away for free. But we're going to go in for something that's quite low priced. It's not going to cost an absolute arm and a leg, an absolute fortune. When we've got our foot through the door, we can very, very easily give them also a free chatbot. Now we've given them a free chatbot, then we can give them out on a trial, and then after that 10 days we can upsell them. And then once we've got them on a Facebook page management and a chatbot, let's have a conversation about some Facebook ads, okay? So I want to show you how you can do a very, very easy thing without really having to do a big, massive email blast, and you can just pretty much reach out to people every day doing that, because it's super simple. So I'm going to show you that. Then what we're going to do, because the launch of the high-ticket course is going to be on Monday, and on Monday you're going to get access to Leap, again, with them couple of videos taken out and a couple of videos put in, but the high-ticket course is launching Monday. So when you go through the high-ticket course, you're going to see that it quite heavily relies on my own marketing system, which comprises of weekly content and a video funnel and a sales event at the end of that, and how we take people from that video content through to the weekly, from that video funnel through to the weekly content, depending on what they watch and what they don't watch, okay? And then we've got all these different things that are added into it, and we rely quite heavily on a chatbot. So we're actually going to next week, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to get you to do, because obviously this is more hands-on, I want to get you to do your Flowbot, okay? So your Flowbot is going to be your marketing funnel. I'm going to get you to do that, because within the high ticket, I give you some chatbot templates that you're going to need, but the only chatbot templates I can ever give you are software bots. The software bot is the thing that people go through, as in that instant gratification thing, okay, book an appointment, get a price, whatever that may be. So you're not really going to use that in your own personal brand. What you're going to use is an extension of your marketing campaign. So you're going to use a chatbot as part of your marketing campaign. So that requires a Flowbot, okay? A Flowbot that brings people in, it educates them. Maybe we're doing some kind of traffic generator, such as a podcast or a live weekly show or something. I'm going to keep it so you can go through the high ticket stuff, because it sounds quite overwhelming when I just blart it all out at you. But you'll see anyway that we have the weekly content, we have the video funnel, and we have the traffic generator, and all those things can tie into that chatbot, okay? And we do some funky stuff called multi-funnel architecture and advanced custom logic and all these different things. And we show you how to do that. So we'll be doing that live together, because I can't give you a template for that because it has to be custom built. And then what we're going to do next week is hopefully I can get in touch with my lead who came back from the chiropractor's email that I sent out, who I was going to call today, and I'd arranged everything to call him today and come into the office today, and then he asked me if I'd give him a call on Monday. So I'm going to try and give that person a call on Monday, and I'm going to try and do that live. He wants a call back at the same time, but our clocks go forward here in the UK on Sunday. So it's probably going to be about 1:45 my time, which is going to be his time. I think it's 7:45 in the morning. So I'll let you know anyway Monday when I'm going to be coming live, but I want to try and do that live sales call. Then what I'm also going to do next week is I'm going to put, can you see this yet? I'm going to put this camera into action and also my phone into action, and we're going to go out. So I'm going to go out of my comfort zone. I'm going to leave the office. You can follow me live. We'll walk out of the office together, and we're going to go. And however long that live lasts, it lasts. If I can try and get somebody if I can try and get somebody here to film it, it'll be even better. So obviously, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone to be live, because I don't want you thinking, oh, yeah, it's all edited and it's not right. So I'm going to use my phone to be live, but I quite like somebody to follow me around with a camera as well, so I can kind of publish it a little bit and produce it a little bit, so you can actually see from better angles and stuff like that what I did. But you guys will see the live version of it, of me walking in places. So I'll probably get somebody, I'll look like one of these teenage yobs who walk around and all the mates are filming them and stuff, and I'm doing some crazy stuff. But I'm going to go into some stores and I'm just going to ask them. It's I don't even want to do it, but I'll do it for you guys. But I'll ask them questions that are out of my comfort zone, like, hey there, what are you doing with your digital marketing campaigns? And see what they say. It might kick me out. Who knows? You know, quite a lot of people know me around here, so I should be all right. I just hope I don't walk into the shop so everybody's like, hi, Scott. And we're like, what's this guy doing? He's obviously talked to him before he's gone in the shop. But no, we'll walk in the shops and we'll ask some people and we'll just see. And I'm probably going to go in with a free chatbot because, to be honest, it's the products that I know how to sell. But if somebody says to me, oh, I'm not doing anything, and I see an opportunity and we have a conversation, because that's what it's all about, and it's all about talking to people, conversational marketing. So I have a conversation with them, I find out what they're doing, and as a default, to make me feel better, I always know that up my sleeve, I've got the free chatbot. So if I start feeling a bit nervous, I can go, oh, well, actually, we're giving away a free chatbot, because then I go into my comfort zone. But I do want to come out of that comfort zone, and I want to kind of talk to them about different things. And you've got to think, here in the UK, we're not in dollars, we're in pounds, and people do not like to part with their pounds here in the UK. Most businesses are very, very tight when it comes to marketing budgets. They're not as open as they are in the US. So it's going to be a lot harder to sell. Okay? So that's what we're going to be going through. All right, then, guys. So I'm going to be in probably for about another hour. I'm just doing some more recording. So I'm going to get some recordings done so that I've got things ready to go for the courses. I'm also in tomorrow evening and I'm in Sunday evening. So I've got a long weekend of work this weekend. But I want you guys to take the weekend, okay, plan for next week. Don't forget to keep adding your leads to the list. Don't forget that you need to have your prospect sheet, okay? So you need to have that sheet. Check out the live that I did. Go and get yourself a sheet. And we're going to be filling that out every single day. And we're going to be contacting those every single day. It's all good and well as sending out an automated campaign, but we need to be making the effort, okay? We can't just set something on autopilot. We need to be constantly doing it all the time. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Right then, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. So thank you so much for joining me on my crazy late night live. Don't forget to make your prospect sheet. Get excited about next week. I'm not going to do no random crazy exit. I'm just going to leave it there. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you on Monday. All right, then, guys. I'll catch you in a bit. See you soon.